My name is Bo Rohde. I'm an applications expert out of the Houston, Texas office. And today we're going to be talking about getting started with Mastercam 2022 mill. We're going to start off with importing or bringing in a part file that's been created elsewhere, say as a solid part or a step file. We'll set up some stock with that. We'll talk about some level management and managing our part, as well as bringing in some fixturing, be it a vise, a pre-made fixture, as well as putting Toolpath to this, and talk about a few little tips and tricks along the way that might help you out in the future in creating your Mastercam mill part. So let's get started. So first thing, I've got a simple blank instance of Mastercam, or a new instance of Mastercam 2022 open. And the old traditional way was to go to File, and then you could go to Open. But in Mastercam 2022 and some of the previous versions, we can simply drag and drop files. So I already have a file open, and I'm going to go ahead and drag this part file in. And this is the part that we're going to be using. So you can see by simply just holding down my left mouse button, I can drag that thing right on in there. So we have a part file. That's good. Let's go a little deeper here. So next thing we're going to need is a machine. We got a part file, so we got to get us a machine. So in our machine tab at the top, I'm going to come over to mill, and I'm going to just left click. And today we're going to just use our default mill inside of Mastercam. If you need to add your machine or add a machine that you have listed, you can always go to Manage List, and once this populates any of the machines that you have listed in here, you could simply left click and add that machine over to the machine definition menu. We can say OK to that, and now when we go to our mill, we'll have, for instance, this generic Haas 3-axis mill. So let's just go with that. It's a simple 3-axis part, nothing exciting, but a common everyday part we might see. So inside of our properties for our generic Haas 3-axis mill, I'm going to expand the properties, and I'm going to go to my Files tab. Now you notice inside of our properties we have Files, Tool Settings, and Stock Setup. We'll get there. Hang tight. We want to take a quick look inside of here. We want to make sure that we do have our generic Haas mill. We have a post for our generic Haas mill and where that post resides. We have our tool library, which is where we'll be selecting our tools from, our operation library, and our operation defaults. And these are all explained in further detail during training. So if you're interested in training, reach out to one of your sales guys. They'll be happy to talk to you about our Mastercam mill essentials. We go through that kind of stuff along the way in the training, as well as cover many other tool paths. The next thing we'll look at is our tool settings. In here you'll be able to set your default program number. You can set your feed calculations from tool, from material, defaults, user defined type information. Over to the right we have our toolpath configuration. Mine is set up to assign tool numbers sequentially, warn of duplicate tool numbers, are used tool step pack, and coolant settings. That way when I bring in any type of tool, if it's got coolant turned on, coolant turned off, maybe you're using an air mist, if you have your tool set up that way, it's going to bring in those parameters for you. And down at the bottom you can also set your sequence numbers, how they start and end. So if you wanted to start with N1 and increment by 10, it's going to post out N1, N10, N20, N30, 40, so on and so forth. Mastercam also has a large selection of material types that you can actually go in and set your tools up to run through the material type for your feed calculations. Again, they can cover all of that inside of our Mill Essentials training.